I'm going to try this again. Hi everybody. I filmed a whole segment and the camera went dead. My iPhone battery died, I guess, and then when I tried to pull up the video on iCloud, it wasn't there, and I think I just didn't film. I don't know. But you are spared the diatribe that I went into, so it's probably a good thing. It's taken me a week to do this video because I've had such bad fog headaches, and they're just debilitating, and they're right up there with migraines. I think they're even worse than migraines, for me at least. And then I'm having some weakness issues, which I think is a buildup of the chemo. And I walk, 200 feet, and my legs feel like they're going to just give out from under me. They're like rubber. And if I'm carrying anything, shopping bags, laundry basket, my arms feel like they're just going to fall off and drop. And so my doctor has ordered lab tests to see if I'm anemic or anything, if there's anything actually wrong with me, or if it's just a chemo result. I'm guessing it's from the chemo. Sorry, I can't see. I don't have my contacts in, and so I'm looking at my image in the camera, and it looks like I'm squinting, but I can't tell if I am. I'm sorry if I am. It's really bright because of the headache, and even though it's all foggy and overcast, I'm going to see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really foggy and overcast looking. And so it's just been a really kind of crappy week. And so that's what's taken me so long to get this out. So for the radiation therapy, it's really pretty a simple thing. You go in, you lay on a table, they shine the light on you, and you go. I mean, that's very simplistic. But let's see, the first appointment I had was before I even started chemo. I went in and talked to the doctor, and he told me everything that was going to happen. So that was, probably an hour wasted of my time, but necessary. Then once my chemo was done, they had me come in. They did the setup where they examined me, and then they had me go lay out on the table so that they could measure everything, get the measurements set up in their computer system for the radiation light, the laser, the therapy, I don't know what you call it. And so that took a while. That was probably like a 45-minute appointment, half an hour appointment, something like that. Yeah, including all the wait time and everything. And then once I started, the first day is a little bit longer because they had to go in and make sure they had everything right. They have to do x-rays and to make sure everything is set up right, and then they do the actual laser therapy or the radiation therapy, and that only takes a few minutes. But then the second appointment I started on a Wednesday, so then Thursday and Friday went pretty smoothly. And the rest of the next week, again, it's pretty typical. I get there early because I want to make sure I'm on time. My appointment is like the very first one in the morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I want to make sure I'm on time, so I'm usually there like 6:30, 6:40, and plus I want to get through traffic. If I go any later, I'm going to hit traffic, and then I'm going to be late. So basically I go, and once they call me in, I go change into the gown. They take me in on the table. You lay out on a table, and it's kind of like a massage table. It has one of those horseshoe things that you put your head in. There's a hole in the table where your boob falls into it. And then they like scoot you back and forth and up and down. And they actually tell you, you don't move, we're going to move you. And you're laying on a sheet, and so they like scoot the sheet back and forth and up and down, and they kind of like push on your skin. It's really kind of weird. But you just kind of lay there and relax, and you have your arms up. And, yeah, not a pleasant view, sorry. And then they shoot you with the ray, and within 10 minutes you're done. You go back and change and get your parking validated, because by that time the office clerk is there, or the receptionist, and you leave. And so the worst part is actually the traffic getting there, and even worse, the traffic going back. So even though my appointment is at 7, I'm out of there by 7:10, 7:15, and I'm not at work until almost 8 o'clock because of the traffic going back. And so normally I start work at about 6:30. Technically I'm not supposed to start till 7, but I'm one of those people. I'm just always there early, making sure that everything's okay. And so since I normally start at 6:30, I haven't been able to. I'm not starting until 8 o'clock, which means I have to work until 5 o'clock now to cover my time. And it's still not covering all my time, because I normally got there at like 6:20, 6:30. So I'm missing a lot of work, and that's hurting. But, and I hate working until 5 o'clock. It really sucks. Because I hit traffic going home, and that was one of the perks of going in early, is that I got out early and I bypassed the traffic, or most of the traffic at least. And if I had something to do, I still had time to do it in the morning or in the afternoon, between 4 and 5. And so yeah, I have to do this until March 20th, so another month. And my biggest thing right now is that I am really tired all the time. I feel like I am just worn out, just from the inside out. Not sleepy tired, not, I don't know. It's just really a bone weary, tired. And like I said, I think that's from the chemo. I'll know more after I can get the lab tests done on Monday. I tried to do them Friday and I missed the lab. They closed. That's one thing I really hate about Kaiser, is their hours. Their hours are just not patient friendly. And so I can't do the labs until Monday. I'll try and stop on my way back from after the radiation, and which means I'll be at work even later. But I mean, that's pretty much, my week has just been shot to hell, because between being so tired and the VOG headaches, I've just been coming home and laying down on the sofa and not doing anything. I started a jigsaw puzzle about 3 weeks ago, and I can't even look at it. It's just, the details are, I can't focus on the details. And so I thought I would finish it this weekend, but I'm still at a point where I can't handle it. And I I'll probably have a party when it's over, because it's taken so long. Usually I can finish them in a few days, and this one, it's been drawing out and dragging out, and I can't deal with it. But so that is it for this one. Kind of a short video, but I'll try and update again in a week or so and let you know how it's doing, how my lab tests came back, if it's anything to worry about, which I'm sure it's not, but you know, it's just getting through the last, well, you know, my taste, I think my taste is starting to come back. I can kind of do a little bit, you know, I'm getting a little bit more flavors now, which, thank God. So I'm hoping that, because I know some people go through chemo and they never get their taste back, and so I'm really hoping that mine comes back. I mean, the tongue fuzziness is gone. That's not so much an issue, but the taste is kind of starting to come back. And so, you know, the hair is, you know, this is Sunday. All I'm doing today is laundry, and so there's no makeup, no wig, no hat, no nothing. Even my clothes are just weekend hang out and possibly take a nap kind of clothes. But so this is it, and I realized after I was reviewing the last video I did where I sat in front of the door that you could hear the birds through the whole thing. So you're probably going to hear them again. I think a plane just went by. You'll probably hear that. It's just really the better light, although this side tends to be in shadow because the door is over here and over here. And this is the inside of the apartment, and so there's just not light coming from this way, but it's like the best I can do. So there goes another bird. That's one of the things I love living about here, is just like so much wildlife and plush green. Yeah, it doesn't look like they make it look in TV and movies, green with that green, that bright green and blue. They use filters for that, trust me. But it is so much better than where I used to live, where it was like brown for 9 months of the year and you got green for a couple of months. So I love it here. Anyway, I'll quit rambling and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and whatever else. Bye.